Good afternoon, fans, and welcome to Leo Hayes High School here on the north side of beautiful Fredericton, New Brunswick. This is the inaugural game of the Maritime Women's Basketball Association, where now is the time. It's never been a question of skill with these women we'll see on display here all weekend and all year in this league. It's absolutely not ever been a question of will. They've wanted the league for a long time, and over 140 players answered that call when the league put out interest. Players from around Canada, US, Pakistan, far away as Germany. It's only been a matter of opportunity. And now with the inaugural game here underway, or about to be underway, that opportunity is here, and one that's been some 26 months in the making from the first conversations in March 2020 of the founding of this league. We are about to have the first tip this game. It'll be the Moncton Mystics and the Halifax Thunder tipping us off here in this first game. We will join PA announcer Richard Jones and pick up the starting lineups. And as we go through, we'll tell you a bit about the background on these players. Brad James now on the mic. Has been Brad's brainchild, if you will, a little bit, a seed from a meeting in a BNB discussion where he was previously. Just a quick thank you and good luck there from Brad to the teams participating. He's had ants in his pants here since yesterday when I was in, and now we have the starting lineups for the first games. First for Moncton, number 5 is Lindy McDonald, former Stew and Holland College player. Number 6 is going to be Maddie Greatorex, current Mount A Mountie player. Number 9 is Jenna Jones, played 4 seasons at UPEI. Number 15 is Emily Turmel, St. Foy Dynamique Player of the Year in 2007. And number 16, current Mount A Mountie first team all-conference ACAA player, Abby Miller.
And now the starters for your home-designated Halifax Thunder.
Halifax Thunder will be the home team on the scoreboard. Number 1 is Ellen Hatt. Number 2 is Haley McDonald, current Acadia player. Number 5, Justin Colley-Legier, 4-time All-Canadian is Colley-Legier. 8 is Catherine Quackenbush. And number 11 is Abby Dunker. Played at Acadia. All-Star in 2014, first team. Played 97 games with the Axe women.
Your officials for the game are Jen Lloyd, Dave Gallagher, and Matt Tweed. Your off-court officials are Bill Flanagan, Ali McCarthy, and Steve Dickinson.
Officials for this one, Jen McKenzie.
Remove your hats
Will
for the playing of our national anthem this afternoon.
Little photo here for the officials. Again, Jen McKenzie, Dave Gallagher, Matt Tweedy, officials for this inaugural game, and it will be Jen McKenzie, who sits on the MWBA executive and is the officials coordinator in the league, with the first jump ball in league history. It's controlled by the Mystics. Mystics in the white, Thunder in the blue. Termel, Greater X. That's going to be Abby Miller. Rebound controlled by Termel. Outside for Greater X. Pushes up court, Jenna Jones. Jones on the miss. Rebound to Colley. Colley in the front court. That's taken away by Abby Miller. Greater X pulls it back out. Tough catch there from Madison Daly, number 2. Greater X banks one in. That's for 3. And that's our first Dairy Farmers in New Brunswick cowbell. Stepped up here to sponsor the 3 New Brunswick teams. Every time there is a made 3-pointer from a New Brunswick team, you will hear the cowbell. Quackenbush cross court for Haley McDonald, who answers with 3. 3-3 early going here in Fredericton, the first game, Maritime Women's Basketball Association. I'm Bill Gibson. I'm privileged to be in my chair here this afternoon. We'll have some various guests on the color commentary side throughout the weekend. First of 6 games here, coming up at 5. It'd be Port City and Windsor, and 7, the host Fredericton Freeze and the Halifax Hornets in the games today. Out of bounds, off the Thunder, that will stay Mystics ball. .11 on the shot clock. Only have the shot clock working here to my left. Camera left as well. Termel banks one in. McDonald. Front rim, that one bounces off, but it's rebounded inside by Dunker. Outside, Justine Colley-Legier. Shot, and that's banked in by Ellen Hatt. Hatt, 4 seasons at Acadia. Works at Sports and Entertainment Atlantic, the PR firm that's associated with the WNBA. 2 trips to U Sports Nationals for Ellen Hatt. Strong take there from Termel. She's going to draw the first foul. Foul's going to go 8 on 8. That's Catherine Quackenbush. Picks up her first. Subs into the game. 15 is Laura Langell for the Thunder. And 4 is Leslie Hocko. Hocko, a former Memorial Seahawk. Now a CPA in Halifax. Termel with the miss on the first. Make on the second. 7-6 Mystics. Offensive foul on Dunker underneath. Greater X will bring the ball up in the backcourt. Jones on the dribble, looks into the post for Miller. Miller spins, dribbles, blocked by Hatt. Nice block there. And it's Colley-Legier with the shake and bake to the rim. Draws the foul and will shoot 2. Foul goes on Greater X. Collie Legier, former SMU Husky, national team member, Nova Scotia Sports Hall of Fame, 2-time National Player of the Year, 4-time All-Canadian, played 40 games for Team Canada, one of U Sports' top 100 players, all-time U Sports scoring leader with 2,376 points in 99 games. It's about 24 a game, U Sports level for Collie Legier. I'm surprised I got all of that in one set of free throws. It's going to stay Moncton ball. .14 on the shot clock. Greater X for Jones. Jones puts up a deep three and buries it. Haley McDonald on the outside for Ellen Hatt. Justine Collie Legier. Now to the far side. That's Laura Langell on the miss. Rebound to the Mystics. Greater X pushes to the corner. That three-pointer is blocked by Collie Legier, who splits the defense. Has a head of steam. Going to get right to the rim and draw another foul. It's going to go on number 16, Abby Miller, I believe. No, it's going to go on 15, Termel. And a fresh 5 for the Moncton Mystics coming in. And for the Thunder, subbing in is number 14, Grace Wade, former UNB Red. For the Mystics, 14 is Erica Trikoff. 10 is Keandra McMullen. 4 is Kelsey McLaughlin. 7 is Kelly Vass. And number 12 is Shannon Yowden. Another former UNB Red in for the Thunder, Marley Curran, actually a current UNB Red. Starting point guard for Jeff Speedy and the women Reds. Yowden on the outside. Going to shuffle the feet. He's looking for McLaughlin on the curl. There's another Speedy passing by the table. Speaking of Jeff Speedy, it's Kylie, who is a member of the Freeze, but not playing this year. Injured in training camp, and pretty obvious the injury is to the foot or ankle based on the brace that she has going by. It's going to be tied up. Jump ball, it will stay with Halifax. Inbounding for the Thunder will be number 1, Ellen Hatt. Blocked inside by Trikoff. Vass, Yowden. Kelly Vass looks to kick it back outside, and that's stolen by Hawko. Hawko with the rack and partially blocked. Coming away with it, though, is Hatt. The Thunder will reset. Kerwin into the post for Langell. Langell with a nice fake move back off the glass and scores. Nice little shoulder drop there, fake for Laura Langell. McLaughlin looking for the post pass, and that's picked off by Langell and forward for Hawko. Hawko kicks outside for Grace Wade. And Wade will attack. Kerwin. Wade again. 9 on the shot clock. It will be Thunder to inbound. Subs for the Thunder. 11 is Dunker. 2 is Haley McDonald. And 8 is Catherine Quackenbush. 3 starters back in for the Thunder. Parker Regan. going to his bench and recycling players, as is Coach Gould, who had the fresh 5. Foul goes there on Grace Wade. Fast to the corner for McLaughlin. Quick shot, and that is taken off by Quackenbush. Quackenbush to the front court. McDonald for Dunker. Dunker looks to kick it outside, but the pass is too high for Grace Wade. Abby Miller back in for Erica Trikoff. Kerwin to the bench. Justine Colley-Legier checks in. McLaughlin in the front court. Vass up top for Lindy McDonald. McDonald against Dunker. Nice pass inside, and Abby Miller with the finish. Officials now noticing no shot clock working here on this end. It's been that way the whole game, just noticing it now. Brad James over to check that. So it is the Moncton Mystics who are the visitors in this one. Up 12-10, 3:40 to go here in the first quarter. Opening game of the Maritime Women's Basketball Association. I'm Bill Gibson. Find me on Twitter at Billsby, B-I-L-L-S-B-Y. Give me a shout out if you're watching along. You know where you're watching from. Got Twitter here open in front of me on the table. Love to know where you're tuning in from. Colley-Legier. Billy McDonald, and now inside. That's Quackenbush. She's going after her own rebound. Instead, it's taken away by Yowden. And out of the front court is Vass. Vass draws contact. That foul will go on Haley McDonald. Aggressive play there by Kelly Vass. Vass, former Stu and Crandall player. Part of that magical Stu run. 4 straight ACA titles and national appearances. Finished there by McDonald. Quackenbush on the move. Kerwin. Dunker goes off glass and scores 2. Abby Dunker from Acadia, steal by Colley-Legier. And what a magical move there by Colley-Legier. She splits the defense and scores 2, and we have our first timeout taken by Coach Greg Gould and the Moncton Mystics. Folks, if you're in the Fredericton area, come on down. 2 more games here today. 5 p.m. Port City, that's St. John and the Windsor Edge. 7 p.m. the Halifax Hornets and the host Fredericton Freeze. 3 more games here tomorrow at Leo Hayes High School. Port City and Halifax at 11. Moncton and the Halifax Hornets at 1. Fredericton and Windsor at 3. So the schedule format for the league, there are 4 tournaments, 3 of them in the regular season, where it is cross-provincial lines. So the Nova Scotia teams, the 3 of them, play the 3 New Brunswick teams. And then the interprovincial, so the New Brunswick teams versus the New Brunswick teams, and Nova Scotia versus the Nova Scotia teams play single games scattered throughout the schedule. TheWNBA.ca, TheWNBA.ca, the MWBA.ca, that is. For all your schedule information on the league, of course, follow them along on Twitter as well. Tied at 14 now. Moncton ball into the front court. Shot clock at this. To my right, still not working. Vass on the drive, kicks it outside. McLaughlin, Collie Legier got a piece of that, but it's picked up inside by Miller, and she can't make the lay-in. Knocked out of bounds by the Thunder. It'll stay Mystic ball. In the corner is Yowden. Back up top for 4, Kelsey McLaughlin. McLaughlin, nice fake there. Got the shot away. Did Yowden as Collie Legier came flying by. It was late in the shot clock and couldn't get reset properly. Collie Legier loses the handle, looks for Quackenbush. Instead, it's up top for Haley McDonald. Collie Legier with the rebound and the foul, out of bounds on Collie Legier. Collie Legier working the officials. Easy to see why she was a Team Canada member. Talent beyond in Collie Legier. It's picked off by McDonald. 1-on-3. Nicely defended there by Lindy McDonald. And it'll be Haley McDonald picking up the foul. 1:39 to go. We're into the bonus here in quarter number 1. Lindy McDonald to the line. Second one doesn't go down. Rebound for the Thunder. Dunker with the spin inside. Shot missed there by Langell. Vass into the front court. That's a deep 3 from McDonald. She's a threat. She can shoot it. 18-14. Moncton now with the biggest lead of the game at 4 points. Collie Legier into the paint. Slippery move there, and she scores 2. McDonald again from deep. Nothing but nylon for Lindy McDonald. Dunker kicks outside. Paco on the miss. Rebound for Vass. Dribbles into the front court. Donald's made 2 straight 3-pointers. Looking for her in the far corner. 12 on the shot clock. Now 10. Two on the shot clock. That's put up and blocked. Good attempt there by Jenna Jones. Try to get that back off the glass. Now 5 on the game clock. Inside, that's Dunker. She turns, can't get it to go. Wrong-handed there a little bit. But finishing at the buzzer for the important 2 points is Laura Langell. So we go to the end of the first quarter here in the inaugural weekend of the Maritime Women's Basketball Association, the very first game. And it is Moncton +3 at 21-18. Over the Halifax Thunder. Take a short break. Be back with quarter 2. Welcome back. We're just about set to get the second quarter underway. Moncton Mystics +3 on the Halifax Thunder, 21-18. Opening game of the Maritime Women's Basketball Association. Gym is starting to fill in. If you're in the Fredericton area planning to come down, get down here early. It will be packed here later, is my prediction at least, for the subsequent games to come here at 5 and 7. Mystics ball. Got shot clocks working at both ends of the court now. Greater X into the front court. The spin move there is Daly. Tough catch for Turmel, and it's taken away by Hocko. Grace Wade on the take. Rebound and brought back outside by Ellen Hatt. Quackenbush into the post for Langell. That is knocked away. Lots of contact there, and we're going to have the offensive foul called on Lindy McDonald. Good charge taken by the Thunder. Strong take inside by Quackenbush. Langell on the rebound and the follow. Makes it a 1-point game. Greaterix. Lindy McDonald. Uses a Jenna Jones screen. Back for Greaterix. 10 on the shot clock. Lindy McDonald on the fake. Now into the post with 5 on the shot clock. Jenna Jones with a nice follow. Off the glass goes Jones on the Turmel miss. Inside Quackenbush. Nice move there by Quackenbush. Quackenbush joins Collie Legier as a U Sports Top 100 player of all time. First team All-Canadian AOS MVP. Dominating on both ends of the court. Their time at the university level. Carrying by 1. Grace Wade brings the ball across half for the Thunder. Stolen by the Mystics on the baseline pass. That's Jones. Too hot for Greaterix. Gonna go back to the Thunder. Langell puts up the three-pointer. That will put the Thunder in front by 2, 25-23. Greaterix on the handle. Daly, the far side. That was Jones on the miss. 5 on the shot clock. Pass goes inside. And scoring there is Jenna Jones. Ellen Hatt. Nice cut on the baseline and drive. Rebound by Quackenbush. She's going to make it and get the foul. 4 subs for the Mystics, 3 for the Thunder. The Thunder, it'll be Haley McDonald, number 2. 5 is Justine Collie Legier, and 11 is Abby Dunker. And we'll reset for the Mystics as well. 4 is Kelsey McLaughlin. 16 is Abby Miller. 15 is Emily Turmel. 3 is Anne-Marie Poitras. And 14 is Trikoff. Collie Legier on the steal, but she misses the wide open layup. Not happy with herself coming back up court after that miss. Happens every once in a while. Thunder now picking up the defensive intensity. Hat on the steal. And this time it'll be Hat with the wide open lay-in, and she will miss. A little too strong. Quackenbush gets contact, can't get it to go. No foul called on that one. Poitras to the front court. McLaughlin. That's a three. Kelsey McLaughlin. 5-season star at St. Mary's, former FHS player. Daughter of longtime coach Kevin Daly. Also a cross-country athlete at St. Mary's. Thunder answer with two. Poitras. Seal by Collie Legier. You can bet she's not going to miss this open layup. And she doesn't. Marley Kerwin set to check in for the Thunder at the next stoppage. Poitras. Inside, Jones. Jones on the turn. Front rim. Rebound by Hat. Haley McDonald, cross court. Collie Legier, she's going to take the three. That one was a little short. Coach Gould takes his second timeout. Actually, it's timeout Thunder, according to referee Gallagher. So a little bit about the league. First brought to conversation March of 2020. Initially 10 teams interested. Woodstock, Sussex, PEI, a second Fredericton team were in conversation, and the league settled into the current 16 format with the locations it has. Lots of interest from next season from Charlottetown, Pictou County, and Truro in Nova Scotia. It would be certainly a hope to make it a truly maritime league in 2023 with the inclusion of a Prince Edward Island team. Set to come out of the timeout. Will be Thunder ball, 14 on the shot clock, 5:24 to go here in quarter number 2. Inbounded for Quackenbush, tough catch. She can't get that to go, but gets her own rebound. It's called on the floor on the dribble. Kelly Vass back in, number 7 for Moncton. And Marie Poitras goes to the bench. Daly for Dunker. Dunker goes up, and that is short. Dunker chases the offensive glass, kicks it outside for Collie Legier. Nice look inside, nice pass from Quackenbush to Dunker. But again, Dunker can't finish, and rebound is controlled by Kelsey McLaughlin of the Mystics. We look inside for Abby Miller. Miller with the turn-up baseline jump shot. That doesn't go down. Collie Legier brings it out of the backcourt. Quackenbush. Tough shooting day so far for Quackenbush. I'm sure she'll find the range here in no time. McDonald on the miss. She had the 2 made threes in the first quarter. Cowbell was at the ready. Dunker hits the offensive glass. A second time back outside Collie Legier. He squares up against Yowden. Collie Legier with the fake. Sidestep, three-pointer. Tipped and controlled by the Mystics. McLaughlin for Vass. Vass with a nice move. Little ankle breaker on Vass. Maybe a wet spot there on the floor as Quackenbush went down. Nice move by Kelly Vass. 32-30 Mystics. Out of bounds, back to Moncton. Gander McLaughlin, as well as Maddie Greaterix, are checking in for the Mystics. It'll be Vass on the point. Inside, Greaterix, nice cut, nice back cut. McMullen on the board, can't get it to go down. That was a nice play by the Mystics. Greaterix just couldn't finish, but have an offensive foul there on Ellen Hatt. Hatt's first. Team's first. Relatively foul-free second quarter. Moncton only has 3. Spoke just a little bit too soon. That will be Hatt again picking up the foul. It'll be Hatt second. She didn't think so. She thought she had the clean strip. Madison Daly, number 2, checks in for Moncton. Kerwin is in for Hatt on the Thunder side. McDonald on the baseline, guarded by Kerwin. It's Kerwin with the steal for Langell. Langell's going to dribble it out of the backcourt. Forward pass into the corner. Resetting for Grace Wade. Kerwin puts up the 3, makes the 3. Nice looking shot there from Marley Kerwin. Kerwin out of Halifax, played at Citadel High School. Through the legs of Madison Daly. Timeout Mystics, as the Thunder have pushed it to a 5-point lead. It's an 8-point turnaround from where we were at the end of quarter 1, where it was 21-18 Moncton. 17-9 here in this quarter in favor of the Thunder here so far. Give me a second there to test my math skills. Again, I'm Bill Gibson. I'll be here all weekend. We'll have some guests with me as well. And some color commentary. I believe one of those will be Den McKenzie, who's refereeing this game. Will be joining me at some point this weekend. To get the Maritime Women's Basketball Association underway. Pretty decent crowd here already for this one. If you are coming down, get yourself down here. 5 o'clock is the next game. It will be Port City and Windsor. 7, Fredericton and Halifax. It is a beautiful day here in Fredericton, pushing 30 degrees. And just to entice you to come down here a little bit more, there is a lemonade truck just outside the entrance here. That's a 3-pointer made by Halifax. Maddie Daly on the miss, but rebound is put back up and in by the Mystics. Six-point game, Haley McDonald. No rim for McDonald. Collie Legier, and number 10 is Melina Collins. Checking in. Collins, a current St. FX X-Woman player, just finished her rookie season. Appeared in 15 games for the X-Women this year. Maddie Daly on the miss. Collie Legier with Kerwin in the backcourt. Look at Grace Wade, nice cut on the baseline. Wade's pass picked off by Madison Daly. Greatorex, Jones, Trammell, back for Miller. Miller was blocked by Langell. Collie Legier. The sense that Collie Legier can get to the rim anytime she wants. Kerwin goes down hard, and it's a made shot by Laura Langell. 8-point lead here for the Thunder. Collie Legier on the steal again. And another lay-in for Collie Legier pushes it to a 10-point game. We'll mention a couple scratches for the Thunder. Vanessa Pickard, Jada Vino, and Elizabeth Beals Ayasemi. All scratches here this afternoon for the Thunder. Look at the talent that they ran out there in the starting lineup, and then you think about adding a Jada Vino to that. Reigning AUS Player of the Year. Vanessa Pickard is a one-time or former AUS, as it was, and CIS. Current now U-Sport, Rookie of the Year. Kerwin on the drive. Ran into Miller. Miller was looking for the travel. Instead, it's a three-pointer drained by the Thunder. 2 on the shot clock and a 13-point lead. Miller puts it up front rim. It didn't roll over. Big second quarter here for the Halifax Thunder. And we will go to halftime with the Thunder up by 13, 45-32 over the Moncton Mystics. 15 minutes on the clock. Come on back in about 15 minutes for second half action. Good afternoon once again, fans, and welcome back to Leahu Hayes High School here on the north side of beautiful Fredericton, New Brunswick. I'm Bill Gibson. You are watching an Aurora Productions live stream of the Maritime Women's Basketball Association. Halftime of the very first league game in history. It is the Halifax Thunder up by 13. 45-32 over the Moncton Mystics. That's a plus 13 margin, as mentioned. Leading scorers in that first half. First for the Mystics, Justine Colley-Legier. It seemed like she could get to the rim anytime she wanted with 13. Laura Langell, 9. Haley McDonald, 5. And Catherine Quackenbush, 7. Leaders for the Thunder. For the Mystics, Abby Miller with 8, Jenna Jones with 7, Lindy McDonald with 7, Maddie Greatorex with 5, and Kelsey McLaughlin with 3 leading scorers in the first half. If you are watching along on YouTube, give me a shout out on Twitter if you have that medium, at Billsby, B-I-L-L-S-B-Y, B-I-L-L-S-B-Y. Already heard from some folks far away as Edmonton, Alberta. I have passed along that recommendation to the DJ. Those folks watching in Alberta, you'll know what that comment means. Mystics ball to open the half. Kermel on the inbound for Jones. Jones on the catch. Back outside for McLaughlin, who misses the 3. So it is Turmel, Miller, Jones, McLaughlin, and Daly, the starting 5 for the Mystics. That's McLaughlin on the steal for Jones. Nice catch on Jones, and lets Colley go by, Colley-Legier. Colley-Legier now with the ball. Joined by number 4, Leslie Hawko. 8 is Quackenbush. That shot and miss is Haley McDonald. And Abby Dunker, number 11. 5 to open the second half for the Thunder. Post pass looking inside for Miller. Nice defense by Dunker and McDonald. Mystics control, 4 on the shot clock. 1 on the shot clock, and it's good defense by Colley-Legier as Kelsey McLaughlin can't get that ball to the rim. Coach Gould with a little coaching pointer from the sideline. Spoke with both coaches briefly before the game. Both anxious to get underway here, and of course, none more so than Coach Regan, coach at Kings. He'll play as many games here this weekend, or coach as many games rather this weekend, as his Kings team did the whole second half. Of course, besieged by the dreaded COVID, was that Kings team, with basically one practice and into the playoffs to get a number of players back. So he's excited just to get some more games. Foul there on the Mystics. Thunder ball. 14 on the shot clock. Hawko to inbound. Hawko for Dunker. McDonald. Quackenbush is wide open in the middle. Nice power step by Quackenbush. She goes over Miller and scores 2. Jenna Jones reverses, now stops in the key. Baseline jump shot. Miller is a little too strong. Miller going over the taller Dunker. Colley-Legier, and that will be Abby Miller picking up the foul. Be super interested to see how next year in U Sport and CCAA sport goes with the players playing in this league this year. See if that gives them some growth advantage over some of the other players who are not. Miller advocating for the tip. Now they'll get together. And they get that one right on the tip. Jones and Turmel. McLaughlin. Miller flashes post, now catches high. Turmel with 6 on the shot clock. Off glass, rebound Collie Legier. Legier surveys the scene, gets right into the paint. Someone's got to stop the dribbler if you're in the Mystics camp. Collie Legier almost had that deflection as well. Subs in for the Thunder. 15 is Langell. 1 is Ellen Hatt. And 14 is Grace Wade. Catch there by Jenna Jones. Jones is off glass, rebound to Haley McDonald. McDonald gets into the paint. Nice defense there by Miller. No real place for McDonald to go. Coming up the other way is Daly. Daly for Jones. Jones is too strong, but it's rebounded by McLaughlin. McLaughlin puts it up. That's too strong as well. Rebounded by Langell. And now it's the Thunder pushing up court. Haley McDonald. That's a 3. McLaughlin. Jones. 3 is missed. Rebound Collie Legier. Into the front court. Oh, nice cut inside by Grace Wade and beautiful pass from Collie Legier. Nice finish from Wade as well on the reverse lay-in. McLaughlin tried the long 3. 2 points here will push the lead to 20. Collie Legier is looking for it. Slippery again, but can't make the finish. He's down on the far end. Coming to the front court is McLaughlin. For Jenna Jones, Abby Miller on the nice cut. Nice pass from Jones. Miller on the finish. So give Miller at least 10 on the game. Wade on the mesh. Miller crashes the glass with Laura Langell, and it will be Mystics ball. We have a full line sub for the Mystics. Catch you up on that here. 7 is Kelly Vass. 5 is Lindy McDonald. 12 is Yowden, who makes the 3, Shannon Yowden. 14 is Erica Trikoff. And number 6 is Maddie Greaterix. Langell looks to answer and cannot. Knocked out of bounds. It goes back to the Moncton sideline. Maybe hear the Moncton fans right over my shoulder, who are on top of the possessions in which direction they should be going. Assisting the 3 officials here this afternoon.
Halifax number 13, Arlene Kerwin.
Kerwin picks up the foul. McDonald inbounds for Vass. Vass, Greaterix. McDonald, Trikoff on the catch. Outside for Yowden. Yowden on the dribble. Greaterix. Greaterix is going to draw the foul. That's going to go on Ellen Hatt. That'll be Hatt's 3rd.
Halifax number 1, Ellen Hatt.
Kerwin on the steal from Vass, and it's Kerwin all alone for the lay-in. Pass went down hard there, but does appear to be okay. Trikoff on Langell. Picks up the dribble in the corner. Dangerous spot to pick up the dribble and possibly be trapped. Deflected out of bounds. Ball goes to the Thunder. Timeout, Mystics. They trail 54-39, 4:38 to go here in the quarter. I'm Bill Gibson. Reminder, 5 o'clock game. You'll have to switch streams for that once we get there. It will be the Port City Fog at a St. John and the Windsor Edge. And at 7, it will be the Fredericton Freeze and the Halifax Hornets. That'll be the opening day here from Leo Hayes High School in Fredericton. If you are in the area, come on down. Crowd is filling in here very nicely in this one. You're going to want to get here early for that Thunder game. Pardon me, for that Freeze game. Game's tomorrow. Same location, goes at 11. Port City and Halifax. Looking forward to that game. That's one I've had circled. Just looking at the rosters of those two teams. 1 p.m. it'll be Moncton and the Halifax Hornets, and 3, Fredericton and Windsor to wrap up opening weekend action. Of course, later in the week, 2 Thursday games. The 19th, it'll be Fredericton at Port City, 8 p.m. at St. John High School. And Windsor at Halifax goes at 7 p.m. at St. Mary's. Back to this one, it's Collie Legier. Inside for Dunker. Dunker with the baseline pass. Back up top, Collie Legier. Dunker against Trikoff. Looks to go up and under, gets her own offensive rebound. And now ripping it away is Quackenbush. Jump ball called, and it will stay with the Thunder. Grace Wade will inbound. Wade for Collie Legier. Quackenbush is looking for Dunker. Now Quackenbush on the spin. Power steps there for Quackenbush. Kelly Vass guarded by Grace Wade. Inside for Maddie Greatorex. Good defense there by Collie Legier. It's knocked out by Trikoff, but off of Quackenbush. It'll stay Mystics ball. Jenna Jones is in for Shannon Yowden. And Emily Turmel checks in for Erica Trikoff. Jones. Daly, Greatorex, 7 on the shot clock. It's Jones. Quick release, and she makes it. Nice 2 there by Jenna Jones over Grace Wade. Collie Legier, the pass underneath. Kerwin with the fake. Back into the paint, now the corner for Wade. Wade on the mess, rebound for Jones. Jones for Daly on the far side. Greatorex against Dunker. Lindy McDonald, Jenna Jones for 3. That one looked good, but can't get it to go. Turmel hustles for the rebound, back for Jones. Outside. That's Daly, Madison Daly, former Mount A and Crandall player, rings the cowbell with the 3-pointer. 10-point game now, 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Collie for Dunker. Knocked away, good hustle there by Daly. Turmel finds Lindy McDonald. Greatorex again with the 3-pointer. Oh, nice rebound by Greatorex, and it's rejected by Collie Legier. Out of nowhere, Justine Collie Legier sends that one into the front row. Langell and Haley McDonald off the bench for the Thunder, along with number 4, Leslie Hawko. 11 on the shot clock for the Mystics as they inbound. Greatorex. Lindy McDonald from deep again. It's good. That's her third 3-pointer, and 2 of them have been from way downtown. Cuts the lead now down to 7. Inside, nice look from Collie Legier, and the finish by Laura Langell. So they'll fake pass to the wide open Langell. Tough take there by Lindy McDonald off the glass. Rebound to the Thunder. Speed to the front court. Haley McDonald on the miss, and we got a jump ball. Possession arrow is to the Mystics. Abby Miller back in for Emily Turmel. Timeout taken by Coach Regan. Regan joined on the sideline by Abby Dunker and Marissa Huck. Of course, in the Fredericton Freeze game we'll see later, Coach Bowers be a player coach. You don't see very often at many levels of basketball, but we will see it here in the Maritime Women's Basketball Association. We are late in quarter number 3. And it is a 9-point margin for the Thunder. Timeout now is expiring. It will be Moncton ball. 2:01 to go here in this third quarter. Greaterix for Jones. Now the far side, Lindy McDonald. Miller on the miss. Good quick release there by Miller. Haley McDonald picks up the dribble, cross court. Justine Collie Legier. Back cross court to Haley McDonald. Three-pointer is up. Rebound taken away. That's Collie Legier on the offensive glass again. Thought the Mystics initially controlled it. Collie Legier draws the foul on the second putback attempt.
Foul to number 16, Abby Miller.
That'll send Collie Legier to the line. Had a relatively quiet third quarter, has Collie Legier on the score sheet at least. Good from the line. Lindy McDonald, Maddie Greaterix to the bench for the Mystics. Turmel and McLaughlin check in. That is Jones for McLaughlin for 3. Rebound by Jenna Jones. Jones in the reset, guarded by Collie Legier. Legier looking for the steal. Jones on the take. Rebound Abby McDonald. Abby Miller. And rebound again by the Mystics. The Mystics on the offensive glass. First Abby Miller, then Jenna Jones. .56 to go here in the quarter. Make on the next free throw, can cut it to 10. Jones good on the second. Haley McDonald for Justine Collie Legier. Leslie Hawko. Haley McDonald. Collie Legier on the spin move, off glass and scores 2. Little shoulder fake from Collie Legier, picked off by Dunker. Pass intended for Abby Miller. And it will be Carly Legier bringing it up. Shot missed there by Haley McDonald. Shot clock is off. The Mystics can play for one. They can control. And it is Jenna Jones. It's looking inside for Abby Miller, deflected away. I believe that was Hako that got a piece of that one, but it might have also been Dunker. 13.9 on the game clock. Termel, tough catch there and good defense by Haley McDonald. Termel to the corner for Jones. Jones against Hako. Jones drives baseline, reverse. Doesn't go. Dunker gets a piece of the rebound, and it's Haley McDonald who controls. 2 seconds on the game clock. Time will expire before she gets the shot off.
Yeah, for sure. They should be aware.
And at the end of quarter number 3, it will be the Halifax Thunder leading the Moncton Mystics 60-48. I'm Bill Gibson. I'm going to take about a minute and a half break and be back with quarter 4. Welcome back for quarter number 4. Opening game, Maritime Women's Basketball Association. I'm Bill Gibson, watching an Aurora Productions. Webcast here. It is the Halifax Thunder leading the Moncton Mystics by 12. It was 13 at half. So the Mystics get 1 point back in that third quarter. Vass on the steal for the Mystics. She has McLaughlin with her. Vass is going to take it by herself. He's going to draw the foul. That's going to go on Grace Wade, number 14. So for the Mystics, start quarter 4. 14 is Trikoff. 15 is Termel. 7 is Kelly Vass at the line. 4 is Kelsey McLaughlin. And 12 is Shannon Yowden. For the Thunder, UNB Reds backcourt, Kerwin and Wade, joined by current Acadia player Haley McDonald, number 2. And what is a small look here for the Thunder, that's Quackenbush. And also Ellen Hatt, number 1. That's Hatt on the offensive glass. Knocked away by Yowden, and it will stay Thunder ball. Hatt on the dribble. 5 on the shot clock put up by Haley McDonald, and she drains the 2. Good quick stop by McDonald. McLaughlin on the drive. Little scoop shot there, doesn't go for Turmel. Mystics continue on the glass. That is Trakoff. Trakoff gets on the board with 2 points. Kerwin. Rebound goes to the Mystics, that's Vass. Yowden on the fake, looking for Trakoff again. We're going to have a foul on Quackenbush. Subs in here for Moncton. 5 is Lindy McDonald. Threat from deep. She made 3 already in this game. Fakes there, goes by Hatt, but it is Quackenbush on the great defense for the Thunder. Takes it away and controls on the dribble. Haley McDonald to the front court. Ellen Hatt puts up from distance. Rebound Jenna Jones. Jones for Vass. Vass against Kerwin. Lindy McDonald is trapped. Now it has Abby Miller on the drive. Miller is going to draw the foul and go to the line to shoot 2. Miller just using her size there, and quickly Coach Parker Regan bringing some size off the bench in the form of Dunker and Langell. Took just that one move from Miller. Regan reacted right away. Miller to the line. Miller, an outstanding season at Mount Allison this year. A little bit of an injury to start out the year, kept her out first part for just a little bit. First team All-Star. ACAA cuts the lead to 10. And it is Justine Colley-Legier. Grace Wade. Abby Dunker. Back over to Wade for 3. That one doesn't go. Rebound Kelly Vass. Vass has got one gear and it is straight ahead. Miller. Oh, nice spin move by Miller, but she's going to get called for the travel. Dunker got a hand on that ball at just the right time. Caused the travel on Miller. Didn't go as the tie-up. Mystics looks like they've dropped into a bit of a zone here now. Going to be a personal foul on Miller. Miller will come out. That will be her 4th. For Greatorex and Turmel check in for the Mystics. Abby Dunker on the line. Must have been called an unsporty on that one. I missed that call. So 2 shots and possession. Didn't see that at all. Apologize for that, folks, that I missed that call. Tied up will be Moncton ball. Good tie up by Madison Daly. Greatorex, Lindy McDonald. Jenna Jones. Jones on the drive. She's had a good afternoon. Jenna Jones. Dunker on the rebound. Justine Colley-Legier. For Wade. Langell is open underneath. They find her. Colley-Legier on the drive. She gets to the rim again. A little too strong. It's off the back. Maddie Greaterix. Going to draw the offensive foul. Charge taken by Justine Colley-Legier. Fans on the Moncton side disagree. Good step in there by Colley-Legier. Colley-Legier and Haley McDonald in the backcourt. Second foul on Greaterix. Dunker in the post. Outside for Haley McDonald. That's 3. Colley-Legier, heavy contact there on Madison Daly.
Halifax foul to number 5, Justine Colley-Legier.
Lindy McDonald will inbound. Colley-Legier will come to the bench in favor of Ellen Hatt. 6:25 to go here, 13-point lead for the Halifax Thunder, the opening game. Maritime Women's Basketball Association. Kerwin on the steal on the pass. Haley McDonald again for 3. And again it goes down for Haley McDonald. McLaughlin and Miller will check in after the timeout. It is timeout Moncton, as Haley McDonald has found the range from 3, 2 quick 3-pointers. Pushes the lead to 16. Again, reminder, come on down here for 5 or stay with the YouTube channel. You'll have to switch streams. Port City and Windsor, and then at 7, Fredericton and the Halifax Hornets. Lots of folks in for this one, of course. Commissioner Tasia McKenna, former technical director of basketball in Nova Scotia, bronze medal, part of the 2005 Nova Scotia Canada Games team, 5 seasons under former St. Thomas Tommies coach and UNB player John Kreiner. 957 career points at Lakehead, that's in Thunder Bay. Also on the executive and here this weekend, longtime Halifax girls coach Leslie States. She is the vice commissioner, women in sport advocate Cindy Levesque, secretary treasurer, longtime BNB volunteer, coach Jeff White of St. John. White played at X, where her son Jamie does as well. Lots of folks getting this league off the ground, and good work to all of them. Most rewarding thing of the day for me so far, the smiles on the players' faces when they walked in to the gym here today. See the banners up, all, you know, the photos, everything that is here. The gym looks great. Great work by Fredericton Freeze hosting this opening weekend. On the drive is Turmel. Rebound taken away. That's Langell in the front court for Dunker. Dunker kicks it outside. McDonald, she just made 2. Can't make it 3, but she draws a foul on Jenna Jones.
Foul on to number 9, Jenna Jones.
Jones is first. Third team foul of the quarter for the Mystics. McDonald good on the first and the second. Subs in now, Lindy McDonald. Subs will not come in, that was only the second. Have to shoot the third. This one's good, we'll get the sub, and we will now. Lindy McDonald for Emily Turmel. That's McLaughlin. Guarded by McDonald. Jones now up top. Lindy McDonald on the drive, and she Can make from up close as well as deep. She gets 2 points there off the glass. What a pass there from Quackenbush to Langell. Langell can't finish. Foul will go on Langell, I believe. We'll have more subs in for the Thunder. Grace Wade. And Leslie Hocko. On the line for Moncton, Kelsey McLaughlin. Former CIS All-Rookie team, 2005 and 2006. Conversion from the line for McLaughlin. Wade for Hocko. McDonald. Hocko for three. At one front rims, Abby Miller. Had an outstanding game here for Moncton this afternoon. Collects the board there. McLaughlin drains the two from the baseline. And it's back to an 11-point lead. 71-60. Quackenbush pass to the corner. And that is a made three-pointer again for Haley McDonald. Been on fire here in this fourth quarter, and now it's McDonald on the steal. Haley McDonald, of course, once had 51 points in an AOS final game. That was against UPI. Two-time All-Canadian. And is returning to Acadia after playing professionally in Europe. Interesting addition to that always strong, or at least in recent years, strong Axe women's squad. 3.5 to go, quarter number 4. 14 make it 16-point lead as Catherine Quackenbush converts. I believe that Dr. Quackenbush. I looked for that at halftime. I'm pretty sure I saw that at some point this week in one of the social media feeds from the league or the team. Amazing stories, all of these women that are coming back to play. So many, certainly professional careers. And there's another deep three from Haley McDonald. That's 4 threes this quarter plus 3 from the line. I think she's got 15 in the quarter. Oh, nice move from Lindy McDonald, who then can't get the conversion to go. It's Abby Miller on the board. She cleans it up for 2 points. And we've got hockey-style subs on the Moncton side. Timeout Halifax, and looks like a couple subs on the Mystic side as well. We're now pushed the lead up to 17. Have the Thunder, largely powered by Haley McDonald, who, if my count is correct, has drained 15 in this quarter. Explosive scoring from Haley McDonald. Of course, Haley and Ellen had, if you are following social media. If you're following social media, Hat and McDonald, the podcast, now's the time. Episode 2 came out, got a guess from the Port City Fog on in episode 2. Great to see those two on the podcast. You never know, maybe some future broadcasters there. Of course, Hat works for the PR firm associated with the league. So it's Collie Legier. Issue with the clock not starting. Away we go here now. Collier, nice pass underneath. Melina Collins, number 10, can't finish the reverse layup, and it's Trakoff on the boards. Yowden to the front court. Greaterix, baseline pass. On the far side, that's Poitras. Poitras out of Montmorency in Quebec D1, was a team MVP. Melina Collins. Of course, come to the end of this first game. Big thanks to the founding sponsors, MWBA and Royale. Sure you see their banners on the screen. Don't have the screen here myself that I can see our feed. The banners here around the gym and all the other sponsors who have stepped up to sponsor the league and the teams. But the founding partners, Royale, MWBA, the folks that are leading those companies, Mr. Irving and former Premier Lord, certainly visionaries and strong business minds. They see where this league is going, what it can be. I'm happy to put their company's name behind this league. Can't say enough about that. And of course, then other folks like Garrison Brewing, who some money for every can of their courtside beer sold goes to the league. MBS, Cushman Wakefield, Eastlink, all the various sponsors that are around. Dairy Farmers New Brunswick, who will have the player of the game, will stay for that. It was almost a lock to be Collie Legier until Haley McDonald went crazy here in quarter number 4. Minute 30 to go, 17-point cushion. Does indeed look like it will be the Thunder claiming the first victory, or claiming victory in the first game. WNBA. Kerwin and Dunker combine on that one. A beautiful pass and nice finish. The other end, Poitras into the post, knocked away by Hatt. Hatt for Dunker. Dunker now will put the ball on the floor for Melina Collins. Marley Kerwin. Now on the drive is Hatt. Hatt doesn't get it to go, and it's rebound Trakoff. Greaterix. With under a minute to go in the opening game, the Maritime Women's Basketball Association. We will stay for the player of the game, then take a break, and you'll have to switch feeds for that 5 o'clock game. Looks like it'll get started just a little bit after that based on the timing we're on right now. Again, depends on how much time they take for warm-up. We'll take a little break here. Switch feeds, though. Greaterix to the line. That one finally does go through. (81-63), 35 seconds to go here in the final quarter. Reaching foul on Greaterix, reach on Melina Collins. That'll send Collins to the line. .9 now on the game clock. 82-64 in favor of the hometown. That's not hometown, home team on the scoreboard. Halifax Thunder over the Moncton Mystics. Taken away there by the Thunder. They will dribble this one out. That will be Ellen Hatt. Will dribble this one out, and a big round of applause for everyone involved in this one. Congratulations, ladies. You have your first game under your belt here in the Maritime Women's Basketball Association, the icebreaker for the league, if you will. It will go to the Thunder. The final is a 20-point margin, 83-63, and it was largely powered
Thank you very much. Let's give both teams another big
by
round of
a
applause for our
outstanding
fantastic
second quarter where they were
here today.
plus 16 in the second quarter. That's where the most margin is in this one. And as Collie Legier was really powering them there. And we'll have the Dairy Farmers and New Brunswick player of the game. And then we will wrap it up here for the game, first game, 3 o'clock time slot. Of course, the Dairy Farmers sponsoring Port City Fog, Moncton Mystics, and Fredericton Freeze.
The awards for the Dairy Farmers of Canada, player of the game for the Moncton Mystics, number 9, Jenna Jones.
Jenna Jones gets player of the game for the Moncton Mystics. And being presented by the Dairy Farmers of New Brunswick.
And the player of the game for the Halifax Thunder, number 5, Justine Collie-Legier does get it. I would say there was a challenge late from Haley McDonald, but that outstanding fourth quarter. Thank you very much. Coming up, game 2, Port City Fog against the Windsor.
So that's it from game number 1. It is a 20-point Halifax Thunder victory, 83-63 over the Moncton Mystics. I'm Bill Gibson. Come on back for the 5 o'clock game. You'll have to switch feeds on the Maritime Women's Basketball Association YouTube page. But we'll have that right here, top of the hour. Come on back. Thanks for watching, folks.